nation, which is Biafra in our world today. All we need is to be free, freedom to enjoy our nationality. Waiting I see now, so me I used to talk them. Share as I talk them now, so you go understand them. That's not by the journal. We are Biafrans. We are the one make a brighter day, so let's start giving. Let us try to make it. We're selling now all our issue will make a better day, just you and me. We are the one. We are Biafrans. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving. Let us try to make it. We're serving all our future will make a better day, just you and me.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes, we must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the price is death for all we hold in, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood.
The spirit of Biafra, free Nnamdi Kanu, get it for Melo. IPOB Anya, get it for Melo. Nnennaya, get it for Melo. Anya, get it for Melo. Kanyi chetana kaya diocha kedi for Melo. IPOB Anya kedi for Melo. Wane chire wane kedi for Melo. Onye ndunebe anya nachi kedi for Melo. Kanyi chetana kaya diocha. All the things to do because think about it told us. that we should have ability to reason. They started to create division among us. Hey, take our resources and left us fighting. I'm more Biafra than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans Biko Chitapa. Abaipa Furunerica. I'm more Biafrans than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans Biko Chitapa. Abaipa Furunerica. Get it for me. Nnennaya si. Get it for me. One day, one day, Anya Anya, get it for me. Can you check on Akaya Diocha? Get it for me. I chip on Anya, see, get it for me. One day, one day, get it for me. Onion do the bay, Anya, get it for me. Can you check on Akaya Diocha?
Allow me to worship Ikechukwu Biama on behalf of the entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke, all of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Ikechukwu Biama in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Chukwu Biama, if we came amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị niile ndị IPOB n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị ile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. We ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer now and always because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will, and it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwu Abiama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting we have prayed in your name. Ise, Ise, Ise.
Ikechukwu Biafra na ndị na-enweghị ike na ndị a na-ere mmegbu na ndị anọtanụ n'agha Chukwu okike Chukwu ngọzi Chineke awụsịghị ọnụ Olise edozighị okwu anyị wee nwee obodo ọma Biafra na-akpụlụkọkwa n'ụkọ n'ego mkpuchi ọnụ gị ịkpụrụ Chukwu mmadụ gịnị ka ị ga-emekọ ndị Naịjirịa emesiga anyị ike bụ anyị chụpụ anyị na-enwere onye kwuru okwu anyị were na mmanụ si fọdụrụ n'onwe ka anyị debere ụgbọ anyị were na-atọ obodo anyị.
Good evening, great Biafrans, wonderful people and beautiful people. I welcome you this evening once again. It is Biafra Radio, and it is Late Night with Barrister Onuoha here on Biafra Radio. Biafra Radio is where we preach the truth, and I mean the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Therefore, permit me to welcome you this evening. It is yet indeed another day that Elohim have made, a day that Chukwu Kikabiama have made, and we are live this evening because the will and mercies of Elohim that we should be alive this evening. If it is for our enemies, we will not be alive. But because Elohim wants us to be alive so that we can be able to preach this gospel across the whole world. Therefore, this evening, permit me to welcome you once again. My name's Barrister Onuoha. I hear from Omowa, and Omowa is in Olo. Olo is in Biafra land. It is, of course, the 26th day of August, 2023. The year of our Lord. And of course, the time standing here is 10:14 p.m. in the evening. And of course, if you are in Biafra land, it should be an hour different. It should be 14 minutes or thereabout past the hour 9 p.m. in Biafra land. Then wherever you are, as long as you are hearing the sound of my voice, as long as you are on those planets they call Earth, if your time is standing at 14 minutes or 15 minutes past the top of the hour, trust me when I tell you, you are live and you are direct, and this is Biafra Radio. We are live, we are direct. All right, welcome once again. This evening is just a different evening. It is not like your average evening because I am going to be having Nnennaya Anya. She is IPOB finance head worldwide. She will be addressing Biafrans this evening. Therefore, I would like you to do me a favor. Begin to gather around. And I don't want you to listen alone, because when we talk finance here on this platform, we are transparent as possible, because when it comes to the issue of money, we need to let our people know what we are doing and what is happening with regards to our finance. And this evening is not an exception. We are going to do justice to that. So permit me to welcome you once again. If you are only joining us, and if you are wondering, where should I listen to Biafra Radio? It's that simple. Just run to your Google Play Store and download Biafra Radio on Google Play Store. It's very simple. If you cannot do that, you can also go to Facebook. We are on Facebook. We are virtually on every platform. You can get hold of us on Biafra Radio Facebook page. You can get hold of us on Alpha Media Facebook page. Trust me, we are virtually everywhere. Hashtag we are everywhere, because it is Biafra Radio, authorized by Onyendumazin Nnamdi Kanu. I keep telling them, if people are telling you that Biafra Radio is a fake radio, ask them, what did Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say? Tell them how come they've not announced Biafra Radio on air and say it's a fake radio. They cannot, because they know the truth. And of course, only the truth will set us free. All right, without wasting time, permit me to welcome you once again. It is the 26th day of August 2023, the year of our Lord, and time standing here 15 minutes past the hour 10 in the evening. It is Biafra Radio. My name's Barrister Onuoha, and this is Late Night with Barrister Onuoha. All right, welcome once again. And of course, joining me this evening without wasting any time is Nnennaya. As I have introduced again, she is the IPOB finance head worldwide. My goodness me, this is a job she's been doing for years. My goodness me, she's been doing this job before I even joined IPOB. I joined IPOB in 2015. Then that tells you all you need to know. And of course, there is a reason why our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu trusted her so much and conferred upon her this position. But of course, as you can see, people who've got something to hide, they will not let her be. But she is fearless, she is relentless, and she is doing the work that Elohim have asked her to do. And this evening, she is going to do the same again. So therefore, permit me to welcome Nnennaya, IPOB finance head worldwide. Nnennaya, if you can hear me, please confirm. I don't know if Nnennaya can hear me. All right, let's see what's going on. Nnennaya, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Nnennaya? I am not sure if she can hear me. Let me see what exactly is the problem. Nnennaya, confirm if you can hear me, please. No, she cannot hear me. Of course, we will try to see if we can get her back again. Please don't go away. We will be back. All right, let me go back to her again. Wanda, can you hear me? Nnennaya, can you hear me? All right, let's see what we can do. I think we need to change our stuff here in the studio. There might be something interfering, but of course, we will get it sorted out right away. Let's try something else quickly. Wanda, can you hear me? All right, let me try calling her back again. And of course, you know, network connectivity is usually an issue. Let's try it once again. Wanda, confirm, please, if you can hear me.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Yes, go ahead. I think I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Wanda?
You cannot hear
No,
you.
she cannot hear me. All right, let's try it again. Can you hear me now? No, she cannot hear me. All right, I will tell you what I will do. I will call you back again. What seems to be the problem, but I will try to call her back again. I am not sure what seems to be the problem. Let's try this again. I'm not sure. It is the network issues, but let me see if I can get hold of her.
Hello?
Wanda, can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
What's going on?
I don't know if you can hear me now.
Hmm.
No. She cannot hear me. I am not sure what is happening. But I tell you, I will see what I can do. It is indeed connectivity issue here. Let me try once again and see if we can get one of the Nnennaya back on air. Let us try once again. Please don't go away. I'm trying something. We are having some network connectivity issue. All right, let me try one more time. Probably it will work this time. All right, it is still radio, Biafra Radio, and we are live, we are direct, having a bit of a network issue. Wanda, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I don't know if you can hear me now.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Oh, all right. All right. Thank you very much and welcome back. And we apologize for the network issue. Of course, it is network and it can happen anytime.
Of course.
Please, if you can hear me, go ahead, Wanda.
Yes, I can hear you, but am I coming out clear?
Yes, you are coming out clear and I can hear you as well. Please go ahead.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Good evening, dear friends, IPOB family members around the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, and all our well-wishers, including our enemies. I welcome you all tonight to our live broadcast today, the 26th of August, 2023, and it's Saturday. My name is Nnennaya Anya, and by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for this day, for giving us life. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for our supreme leader, Nnennaya Nnamdi Kanu, and his family, and for all Biafrans that are working assiduously for the restoration of Biafra. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama because without him, we will not be here today. First of all, I want to commend all those that are in this quest for freedom. All those that are focused, that are consistent, and that are determined that we are here to restore Biafra. All those that are going by the instruction and directives of our leader, all those that are following the IPOB code of conduct, I commend every one of us. No matter what people are saying, they are bound to say something. Our radio is approved by our leader. Forget about what they are saying. They will pretend that they don't want the radio, but they are listening secretly, coming with different names. We know them, but that is not why I am here. I commend all of us that are here and remain steadfast. Also, those that are paying money to the right account approved by our leader, which I announced, is very, very important. Anybody that refuses to follow the directives of our leader have nothing to tell us in this Biafra quest. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Anybody that disobeys the instruction of our leader, you don't carry it out, you have nothing to tell us here, and nobody will listen to you, irrespective of who you are. Secondly, the same applies with our IPOB code of conduct. Anybody that refuses to follow the IPOB code of conduct, you are not just with us, and you have nothing to tell us because nobody will listen to you. I mean the hardcore. Nobody will listen to you because this code of conduct, nobody is exempted, including myself. Nobody is exempted. Therefore, if you know you are here with us, there are two things very important. Number one, you must follow the directives of our leader. When he gives the directive instruction, it must be carried out. No question. It's not for debate. It's not debatable. It's law. Number 2, you must follow the IPOB code of conduct. If these are the 2 things, anyone, you can't take one and leave one. These are the 2 core, the norms that governs this great family. Therefore, if you say you will not follow it, then you have no right to come on air and tell us anything or to write anything for that matter. Everybody must get that very, very clear. We are here to restore Biafra. We are not here for competition. We have but just one leader, supreme leader, that's the only leader we have. All of us queue behind him. I have no apology for that. I say it every day. This we must know. Therefore, if you are here with us, you have to go by all these 2 things that I mentioned. Also, our contributions, coordinators, those coordinators that are keeping the fund that people pay, one day you'll be answerable to all this. We have the list. I have documented everything. Those countries that refuse to pay to the correct account approved by our leader, your names and your coordinator's name and your zone name and your country name is well documented. One day, you will be answerable to Biafrans because they will ask you questions. Forget about what some people are doing here. One day, maybe by that time Biafra is restored or within the process, you will be asked and be accountable for it. Because when people make contributions, you must pay that money to the correct account and then we use it to run the day-to-day activities of this Biafra restoration. But when you use the money that people pay, I'm not talking to coordinators, when you now divert the funds that people pay to you, you are not supposed to touch funds, but coordinators are going about collecting funds from people. When you take that money and you pay it to the wrong account, it means account of that money. The same applies to those that pay the money, because if you make your payment, you must ask whoever that is responsible, where did you pay my money? Which account did you pay my money into? If you don't ask questions, you also will be answerable to what happened to that funds. Because IPOBs was set up by our leader for the restoration of Biafra. And we are making our contribution for the restoration of Biafra. Anybody that deviates from the norm and decides to do something different, it means your contribution is not for Biafra restoration. I repeat, your contribution is not for Biafra restoration. If you want to set up your own company, you go outside IPOB and set up your company. You can run it anyhow you want. But as long as you are in IPOB, you must follow the rules and regulations that governs this great family. That is, it's not something that anybody have to argue with. So bear that in mind. Don't say, yes, my coordinator said I should make my money pay here. My coordinator said I should pay here. You answer to Biafrans the same way your coordinator will answer, because the names are there. The last time most countries paid, I have the names, well documented. From January, those that from January that have not paid to the correct account, somebody will come to you and give you a different account, private account that they set up to pay in your money. Then you will be answerable as also with the person responsible. And those coordinators, when our leader will ask you, make sure you know what to say. Finance department is not accountable for your money when you pay your funds to where that I did not announce or I don't have a view asset. My department cannot answer for that. It's the person that instructed you to pay to a private account or to a different account Both of you will be answerable to that. And very soon, I will call out the names of the country. I am coming with that. That will definitely come so that you people will know. They will go about telling you lies. Some of them will use my name. They will say that Nnennaya is aware of this account. This is lies. Nothing but lies. Be careful. Search your conscience and know if you are doing the right thing. You cannot say you are in IPOB and you are doing something different because we have the voice of one man, our leader, and we came out. And when he says something, you follow the directives, his instruction. You don't follow nobody's other instruction because already in IPOB, we have a structure. We have our leader, the head, and we have departments. Everything is already set up. Nobody can shift the pole forward or backward to suit his own convenience. It's not possible. We will reject it and confront it because we are here for a serious business. People have died in this quest for freedom. A lot of blood has been spilled around Biafra land. Many people are widows. Some are childless. Some, their parents, they have lost siblings. So I am not here to satisfy anybody or to get somebody to call me good names. I am here for what I signed for. That is the restoration of Biafra. And I know a lot of us are also here. So those that think that we are here for joke or we are here for competition, you are wasting your time. And we are going to resist it. We will resist it. Because people have died in this. Remember the oath you took. That oath is generation curse. Don't just think it's just an ordinary oath. As long as you are in this IPOB, you are in it. So do not allow innocent children that you have to partake in what they don't know about. Search your conscience. You took that oath on yourself alone and your generation, not for Mr. A, not for Mr. B, but yourself. Think about that. And for those of us that are paying to the correct account, I commend every one of us. Those in Germany, when I mean Germany, I don't mean the whole, I mean those that are with us. When I mean those are with us, those that follow the code of conduct and those that are carrying out the instructions of our leader. I commend all of you who are here in Germany that do the correct thing, those in Italy, in United Kingdom, in South Africa, in America. You know yourselves. We have the list. Some of them will come on air and be talking. Ask them the last time they paid. Ask them. Some of them, from the very first time that our leader was in nation, they refused to pay. They will tell you, I'm waiting until our leader comes. You are not waiting for our leader. You don't want our leader to be out. That's exactly what it means. I repeat, you do not want our leader out. So don't use our leader as excuse. It's very wrong. Now, these are the following illegal accounts that I know. Maybe they have some pockets here because they go about behind and tell coordinators to pay money to different accounts that they are giving to them in Biafra land or somewhere else. All of them, you will account for it. Every penny. Just the same way the account that was opened, the money that is there will be accounted for. Biafras will ask for that one day. The same thing with the one in Chase Bank, over $745,000. Biafras will ask for it. It's not just coming and talking of Mrs. Anya did this, Mrs. Anya did that, because everything is well documented. And somebody had the audacity to take the bank statement in the close account that was with the lawyer took that bank statement and started sharing it as flyers to people to read. One day we will come for that. One day we are going to sue the person that took those bank statements and distributed it and the one that read it on air. We are going to sue them one day. That is sabotage of the greatest one. Sabotage, sabotaging a whole nation. What were they looking for? Did you find what you were looking for? One day you answer the question. You think Biafrans, because they don't talk, they don't know what is happening. We are compiling everything. If you are no longer there, your children will be accountable for that because that is the oath you took. Now, the following accounts. They opened one illegal account in Australia. They say it's an international account. That account is illegal, and if you pay your money there, you are on your own because nobody will hold the finance department accountable to give account of something that they know nothing about. That account is illegal and must be shut down. The second one is the one they say is international account in Germany, opened by a coordinator that who's already expelled by our leader from IPOB, opened an account, they say it's an international account and posted it everywhere. That account is illegal and must be shut down. If you pay your money into that account, you are on your own. You are not for the Biafra restoration. It means you have your own business that is set up, but you use IPOB name. It's not acceptable. The other one is the one they call welfare account in South Africa. You know, sometimes I ask myself, do some people really know what freedom fighting is all about? Do they really know that people have died in this? Do they really know what is involved? Why are people finding it very, very difficult to queue and abide by simple instruction and regulations? Why? Because if people know that we are here to set ourselves free, if people really know that we are here to carry out humanity work, if people really know that our leader is in prison, the man that loves his people, the man that has sacrificed so much is in prison, some people will not be doing what they are doing. They thought that this is just an entertainment, coming on radio talking, creating content. That's not what it is. The welfare account they opened in South Africa, even though we have an account approved by our leader, which we have been using since 2019 September, and I have a view asset in that. No, they don't want it again. They went and opened another one. What are they doing with it? That account is illegal and must be shut down. If you pay your money into that account, you are on your own. And every fund that went out of that account, we know what they transferred out from that account. We know. And you will account for it. Both the one that sent you and the account where you paid it into, you will be accountable for it one day. Because Biafrans already know that they are keeping quiet doesn't mean they don't know what they are doing. Some of them are just waiting for the right time. And you will be accountable for it. So these two accounts that I mentioned are illegal accounts that they send memo and telling people to pay in money there. That memo is illegal. Just trash it and put it in the dustbin. Because anybody that refuses to follow the instruction of our leader have no right whatsoever, no moral right to issue any memo and want somebody to carry out the instruction. His instruction is not done. When the boss speaks, we follow. That is what freedom fighting is all about. Discipline, focus, determination. And I want to tell some of us, Do not allow yourself to be deceived. Some of these people know that they are going down. So they are looking for somebody to go down with them. Try not to go down with them. This is my simple advice. Do not allow yourself to go down with them. Because some of them, the Biafran spirits have already left them. And when the Biafran spirit leaves you, it is difficult to regain yourself back again. Because what we are doing is spiritual. That is why I'm very, very careful. That is why you see me, I'm here till today. Very careful, and I take it very serious. Some of them think that we are here for competition. Somebody, you are a coordinator, and you are given that responsibility to organize people and direct them the correct way. You are deviating from the very norm that guides you on what to do, and you are doing something different. And you think the Biafran spirit will leave you? No, you are not fighting in Nnennaya. I keep saying it. You are not fighting me. You are fighting the spirit. You are fighting the Biafran spirit. You are fighting the Ikechukwu Biama that is guiding me. That's the person you are fighting, not me. People should retrace their steps. Our leader is in DSS. He is not supposed to be there. Many of you are there with your family, with your children. Before they go to bed, they will come to you, they say, good night, daddy, good night, mommy. And you are happy. You send them to bed, you cover them up, you tuck them up, you warm them up. But what about our leader? What about him? What about those that have died? Do you think what you are doing, that those parents that their child have died in this quest for freedom, you think they will leave you? Do you really think so? No. That's why we need to be very careful in what we are doing. Don't say you don't know. You are confused. Some people say, I don't know where to belong. I don't know where to pay my money. How can't you know where to belong? Why did you come out here in the first place? You had the voice of our supreme leader, just like myself. And I came out. So why do you say you don't know where you belong again? Why? That is not true. You know what is going on. You know where you're supposed to pay your money. You know the right thing to do. But you just decide to do otherwise. And who do you think will be held responsible? It's you, not somebody else. Not even the one that sent you to misbehave according to you. That you say you don't know, you are confused. Not even the one that sent you with your confusion according to you. But you yourself, as a human being, you will be the one accountable for that. And those that died will come knocking on the door for you. I'm telling you the truth. They will come asking questions because their spirit is not yet at rest. Think about it. Assuming it's you that lost your loved ones, assuming it's you that you lost your brother or your parents, will you be happy when you see some people doing something different from what they are doing? Will you be happy? Of course, I know you will not be happy. So why are you doing it? Ask yourself, why are you doing what you know that it is wrong? Why are you doing what you know that one day that you'll be called upon to explain? Why are you doing what you know that you took an oath not to do? Go back and read that oath of allegiance. Anybody, anytime you do anything contrary to what will lead to Biafra restoration, you have gone against the oath of allegiance, and it will get hold of you and your generations. That's what it says. That's what is written in there. That's why I take this quest for freedom very, very serious. Very, very serious. Do the right thing. Even when some people will be paying where they are not supposed to pay, tell them no. Tell them that you took an oath, and this oath, you don't want it to affect your children or your generation. Do the right thing and free yourself and your conscience. That's what is important. Don't start doing what you know that is wrong. Pay money to where you are not supposed to pay because you want to please Mr. A, or because you want to please Mr. B. And you know within you that what you are doing is wrong. Then why do you continue doing it? To please somebody and curse your generation? Is it? I will not do that. Because if you love your family, if you love yourself, you do the right thing because you have already taken an oath to do the right thing. That is why this our oath, I don't know, is very powerful. Some people might say, oh, what of those that have gone against the oath? What happened to them? Do you know how they sleep? Do you know how they get on? Are you with them to know what they are going through? This is my simple advice. Do you know what they are going through? Of course you will not know. Because this is an oath to do with blood. Blood oath. That's what it's all about. So Biafrans, do the right thing. If you have any question, get in touch with the finance department. You all know what to do. Your coordinator took his own oath. You took your own oath as an individual. You didn't take the oath for somebody else, rather for yourself and your generation. Think about it. Don't overlook this oath we took. It's very dangerous. Do not overlook it. Do the right thing. Make your contributions. I commend all those that are making their contributions. Our radio, that's why our radio is on, and we are doing what we can do. Some people felt that by now that we will pack off. No, it's not possible. Why? Because this Biafra restoration is ordained by Ikechukwu. Because this Biafra restoration, our leader was sent by Ikechukwu. So it can, when God sent you on a mission, listen to me very carefully. When God sends you on an assignment, on a mission, he guides you and protects you and gives you the tools to do the work. As long as you abide by his rules, he gives you the tools to do the work. And that's why we are here. Those of us that are doing the right thing, may Chukwu Abiyama continue to bless each and every one of us. And those of you that know, you know within you that what you are doing is wrong, change and do the right thing. You are not doing it for anybody, you are doing it for yourself and for humanity. Our people are suffering back home. Many of them have not received their salary for months. They have to pay school fees of their children. They have to take care of their elderly parents. We want them to be free. That's why we are doing this. And ourselves too to be free. That's why we are doing this. And we owe it to those that died in this cause for freedom. We owe it to them. Therefore, dust yourself up, sit up, go to your quiet corner and ask yourself questions. Are you doing the right thing? Are you following the instruction? The person that is supposed to be your coordinator, is he misleading you? Which they are doing? Then ask questions. Ask him questions. And tell him that is not why you joined this struggle. That you joined this for the restoration of Biafra and make your contributions. Ask yourself questions in your quiet corner. Sober reflection, it will help. I thank every one of you that listened to me tonight. Like I said, we have accounts that are approved by our leader, and any account that I'm not in that account to have a view access, that account is not approved and must be shut down. You are not doing me any favor by saying that Nnennaya is in the account. No, that is the way it's in the code of conduct, and that is the way our leader announced. You don't need to like me. No, I'm only doing my work. I'm only doing the assignment given to me by our leader and my department. So please, do the right thing. I'll be coming up from time to time to make an announcement, and very soon, like I said, all those that stopped paying, your names are already compiled. All what I need to do is to update it. And the day will come when you have to answer the question, because Biafrans will ask you. People that make those contributions, we ask you. And I'm very, very optimistic that our leader will be free very soon. And Chukwu Kikabiama continue to bless him. Please remember our leader and his family in your prayers, and those that are still in detention. Thank you very much, Barrister Ikechukwu, for giving me this opportunity. I know I've taken some time.
Not a problem.
But that's what I said.
Thank you very much, Wanda.
Do you have is there any aspect you want me to clarify before I log off, because I'm already...
I think you have covered everything that you need to cover, so I have no further question for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. Of course, that was Wanda Nnennaya. She is IPOB Finance Worldwide. And of course, this is a position she has been occupied for many, many years. And for those of you who just joined IPOB recently, I think it's very, very important that you check and of course study the history of IPOB, from whence we have come and where we are and how far we have gone. Very, very important. The problem we have is that we do not investigate. We do not do a personal investigation before we start to comment. If you're a wise man, the best thing for you to do is to sit back and investigate proceedings, and of course get to understand better why things are the way they are. And then of course you will have, information enough for you to comment or to say anything. All right, I will take a quick break. When I return from the break, I will summarize, and then of course we will call it a night. Please don't go away. Let's take a quick break and we will be back after
Chukwu ga na-ekwu okwu, Obinigwe na-ekwu okwu, o nwere ife gbalụ Jehova ya lee. Obinigwe na-ekwu okwu, ọ ga na-ekwu okwu, Obinigwe Nnamdi Kanu odogwu bili eze ndị Igbo gburugburu Nnamdi Kanu ọchịagha ụmụ Igbo odogwu Biafra bili odogwu ndị Igbo si na-agbala ọkụ. Eziokwu n'enu wesikanụ n'elu ụwa n'osi na chi ya dị mma mgbe mbụ kasị na nweze nwere nwa mana tata na nweze nwegokwa nwa mgbe mbụ ka asị na Igbo enwere eze mana tata na anyị bụ Igbo anyị enweghị ezenu Nnamdi nọ bụ ya bụ eze ndị Igbo eziokwu n'enu ụwa ebuka eziokwu n'enu ụwa siri ike eziokwu n'enu ụwa esikanụ ọkwa ịma na onye na-achọ onye aka ya dị ọcha na ọchụgide onye n'enu ụwa chụbịa n'ụwa ọmanụ ochibe nwata woni aka enu akalobe yilo n'oge wetu ya n'enu ụwa ife Nnamdi na-ekwu n'enu ụwa nọ n'ọbụkọ oge si dịrị n'ụmụ Igbo mmanụ titi eji wee nwee Naijiria na ndị Igbo n'enu ụwa na-akọchibelo Naijiria ife a na-eme anyị bụ get away come closer onye ọbụla n'enu ụwa na-atụ alele ili niile n'ụwa bọọlụ onye Igbo ịchọ ọchịchị na bọọlụ nụ fami ife ga-eme n'ụwa ka emezie n'ụwa wee metụ ụwa mma.
All right, welcome back once again. It is still Biafra Radio. We are live. We are direct. And of course, Chukwu Kikabiama, Onye Promi Henile, he is presiding over the affairs of his people. Of course, you've heard it from one Nnennaya talking about IPOB finance. Like I always used to say, anybody who is fighting against IPOB finance, of course, that person does not think good for IPOB, because can you imagine IPOB without finance? And of course, whenever the zoo wants to fight IPOB, they always attack our finance. And now the zoo is no longer attacking our finance. It is IPOB themselves that are attacking their own finance, trying every possible means to destroy their finance. Now, the question is, when they succeeded doing that, what happens next? Very sad indeed. All right, we must continue. Now, before I go, I just need to say some few words. And of course, we will call it a night. It is still radio. It is still Biafra Radio. And of course, trust me, we are live. And I must tell you this evening, this is Late Night with Ikechukwu Onuoha here on Biafra Radio. Now, what I want to say is very simple. I want to address some few issues. And of course, it is not something that is very lengthy. Just a very few minutes for me to address this issue. We launched the Biafra Radio, of course, a couple of weeks back, and then Biafra Radio became operative. And then, of course, people were calling for the head of Ikechukwu Onuoha. And of course, not just only Ikechukwu Onuoha, but all the people that are involved in this effort of Biafra Radio. Some were busy abusing me on air, some were insulting me, some were posting my pictures. They were saying a lot of things. Because of ignorance, my people perish. People were saying all those things because of what they were told. And this is where I come in. Now, my question is, why would you make a decision? Why would you make a call based on what you have told? Now, what I did was I threw a challenge to so many people. What was the challenge that I threw to so many people? I said to them, I dare you to convince me, or rather bring me evidence that Nnamdi Kanu himself did not authorize Biafra Radio. A very simple challenge. And this night, once again, I am throwing this challenge again. Bring me proof. Bring me evidence that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not authorize Biafra Radio. Whoever told you initially that this radio is a fake radio, whoever told you that Biafra Radio is fake, whoever told you that Biafra Radio is a breakaway radio, I want you to go back to them and ask them, have you confirmed from Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It's very simple. How difficult can it be? I'm asking, how difficult can it be for those who are telling you these lies to speak to their lawyers and say, please go to the DSS dungeon, ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
My people get it from me. Nnennaya, get it from me. Get it from me. Get it from me. Kanyi cheta nakaya diocha. Get it from me. Nnennaya, get it from me. Get it from me. Anya, get it from me. Kanyi cheta nakaya diocha. Indigenous people, they want to kill. Chukwu Kiko do, they want to kill. Osemenuko, I get it from me. I keep on Nnennaya, get it from me. One get it from me. Onyendu nebe anyanachi, get it from me. Kanyi cheta nakaya diocha. Get it from me. Nnennaya, get it from me. Get it from me. Onyendu nebe anyanachi, get it from me. Kanyi cheta nakaya diocha. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu amoma gemezu odo. Everybody give way. We don't want election before you say we jump in. We want referendum. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing more, nothing less. Kanye Bokanye, I be they want to catch us. After kidnapping, still they want to come the rape us. When you can't get us, I know because we want to save you. Mazi Simon, since 1967, we are killing, they are killing shots. Mazi Simon, I be on the autopilot.
International.
Onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye duru ndị ya n'ụzọ ije si ebe niile dị iche iche ma na Biafra. Anyị na-enye gị otuto, anyị na-enye gị nsọpụrụ, anyị na-enye gị eja n'ihi ihe gbasara IPOB zuru ụwa niile oke. Onwe ebe ọbụla ị gara gị ahụ IPOB ụmụnne m n'ime nzọpụta na nwere onwe Biafra. Anyị ji ofu obi were ịhụnanya were mmekọta nwanne na nwanne were na-aga ije. Anyị na-asị na ọ bụghị mmadụ dị ndụ mana ọ bụ isi obi abịa. Anyị na-asị na Biafra ga-agapụta nke anyị. Ise ọgbọ bụ ndụ mere ndụ azụ. Nwa mmadụ nwekwara nwa mmadụ ha anyị na-ekwu ọ ga-adịrị Biafra na mma. Ise ihe Chineke na nke pụrụ ime ya onye ọbụ ya nwa na onwe ya kere anyanwụ ka anyị na-edewa n'ụbọchị n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu si ozi nwere onwe Biafra.
Anybody I curse is cursed. Once I condemn you, you're finished. Ask the Sabo, those that tried to take over power when I was in prison, because I valued them, thought they were doing what we all swore to do. As soon as I went into prison, they started to connive to take over power. Where are they today? Because I cursed them. So what is this? When you like this in public, what stupid country is that? What stupid country is that? I'm killing my people. I am killing IPOB. They are killing my people. I'm not killing my people. You tell you the secret. The person is mad. Completely mad. Tell me, that's what I said. That he is mad. He cannot tell me. He cannot tell me.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. Biafra will.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International. Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
ogene njikwa ụmụ Igbo niile ka ha ma na Biafra erugo nso n'ekwe ya n'ọnụ ụzọ gị ka ọ na-abịa ọdịda abụrọ maka anyị nwa maka ịda mba ị na-achị azụ ọganiru abụrọ maka onye nkoropu obi eyi ogene anyị ebidokwe asụrụ m egwu azụ dụnụ mma nekwelu m nke mmelụ ngụpụta kacha ụtọ ebugwu siri ike rinne mana ọ bụzi ntanụ ka njari ya iwe mkpa ekwuru ka arụmarụ bido ọkwazikwa ụkarakata ka nna agazi onye ụwa enwe enyi ọma onye mụma ada dị ire na ana mụrụ ya mụ na nkịta ofe bụ nwanne anụ ufe bụ udene ka nna azabugbo mana dan ara ka nwankenụ ome zọpụ bụ udene na ọ bụkwa ntụ ịda mbabi na-aghachi azụ ọganiru arọ maka onye nkoropu obi onye ngalaba ga-abụ onye ezu abụ maka ezu eme ma alụwala eme nchụkwa okwu iwe mba na njọ ọnụ egbu ọchịsa akpachara ya damela ọdụdụ oke ọfụrụ dịka akara efe ọkalụ onye umegwa pụta ọkụkọ mkpụrụ afọ Enugwu n'ọnụ ya si n'okwu ma gana doji ndị asị ebe ama nyefe afọ na ncharịkwa maka nwere ọnụ m gụwọ nwere ile m salụ ụtụtụ nwere abalị ime erikwa okwu iwe mba isi na-ebu okiti ọwa nkụtara bụ ndo nwoke na-ana na nwoke dị n'obi ebini kwuru na nwoke na-eri n'ude oyimoni ejekwuru agbakwuru ka eji ama dike ndị ka mpumedo na ibere mmiri etosi a na-arụ mgbu ma o suru ike ọga pọpọ ọkpọchi ntị ka ejiri kelu ntasobi ịnyịnya ibudo aga n'ugwu sọtef egbochikwa na nwe na ọsọ ka njari ugwu ọta mmiri mgbu na dere naba mmụọ ofe nwe maga onye na-etu gị afa oke iwe mba na mbụ mmọnwụ ndị ị ga-agwụgoju ugo darụ na nkata ọjị ihe mbụbụ na onye achịkolo kama na nna edobezi iwu iwe ọkpara okwu na ụka ghara ịka pife mbụrụ isi maka nkwụwa ọlụ n'ogbe ka ụta na maka ọlụ ọpụta n'ibe njene ka n'ibe njebe ụwa aga okokata mbunye ya ụwa niile emenewanụ adabụ nwa ndụrụ na aba akede enwezi onye chọrọ ịkpa akpọ ụmụnna wee zụ akụdo jọnedi maga onye na-etu gị afa bikonu na ebe o si bụ ụwa dewe ese n'ikpe mmiri ka yi nwa mgbu na anya ukwu wuri na wa ume emene ebe nsi beteka aka na-ete ha bụ oke afụrụ mụọ nkakwụ ebe nsi beteka kachalumilo ebe nsi beteka ndekuwe ndị na-enye m ihe ebe nsi bịataka aka na-eche nga bụ oke afụrụ mmụọ nkakwụ mana ebe na alịlị akpọ n'obodo ikpe akwa ọkụkọ ndọ na nkata kama nke bụ oke na nwunye a na-ama ngwụrọ n'ụgbọ baba isi ya bụ eze n'iru onyinye amara dị n'iche n'iche enwe ndị enyere onyinye ịbụ amụma enwe ndị enyere onyinye ije ozi ọma enwe ndị enyere onyinye ịtọ ata obi okwu nwamba na-agwazi ngụwa melodi bikonu na ebe si dị ụwa dị elu ọmụmatụ na okwu nwamba nwanne m ezigbo mmadụ onye ogene dịka ukwu agbụdogbu enyi tarụbụsị ya Enugwu niile arịghị anya nụ ndị ama m abụ m dike nji n'ije na okwu ọnụ na omume Igbo na ọ bụlụgodi nwata ka mbụnụ karụsara na aka na-abụ ka eji ebu m mana chọba ife nkiri pụrụ iche n'Enugu asị ka akpọ okwu nwamba ka nnata ka izizi na asị na nchi na-eri aja ọdụmọdụ na-egbu agụ akụmụ na-etiwe ụgbọ ọlụlụ chụpụla ọdụm n'ebe obi ụmụ Enugwu na na boga di be amancha ike no no si na ke no nilo ga shawo mana nyocha anya no mu nwanye fa bofu okwu iwamba na mmonde aha Nnennaya